Bans page. Right, so Bonks have banned the Clubber. Understandable ban. FPM have banned the gearing.
I don't get that.
I also don't get that because gearing's three main strengths: concealment, long smoke screen, and long torpedoes. If you want long torpedoes, you have several other options available to you. You have Yu Yang, you have Haragumo, you have like it's just
That's the thing. You can substitute a gearing with a legendary young for sure.
yeah, and you could also swap it for Shimakaze if you want to
And
maintain the
yeah,
torpedo threat. You still have a smoke
and
screen.
and if you can actually like ignore the concealment, you can actually just go with legendary Haragumo instead and actually get
Yeah.
firepower as well.
Let me just fix up
And
the.
considering Nevsky is not banned, it is actually a good idea to go Haragumo here.
The map bans both north, and then our first map will be Northern Waters. Our second map will be north, and our third map will be Crash Zone Alpha. No,
Alright.
like these are three maps that are pretty standard. Pretty standard, like pretty even standard maps, I would say. These are pretty much symmetrical compared to, I don't know, compared to the mess that is Loop. Wait, is Loop symmetrical? Yeah, Loop's not really symmetrical. It's just chaos.
It kinda looks like it would be, but it's not.
Yeah. Like these islands are relatively symmetrical. There is small differences between north and south spawn, but for the most part, it's pretty even.
And Northern Waters, I would actually disagree. Northern Waters has some really bullshit parts.
All right.
Like, for example, the 1-9 Island. South is safe, north is not.
I wouldn't say that it's unsafe. It's just people get really risky with what they try to do there.
It's also unsafe. There are positions where you can spam that.
All right, let's have a look at the next map. So Northern Waters is going to be the first one. So how long have we got until this game? I don't think it actually like starts until the designated start time, which is like, in a bit. What's that? What is
Define a bit.
international schedule? Blah 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 blah. 14:30. So we've got like 15 minutes to kill.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Alright. What did we see on Northern Waters so far? 1-line shenanigans on the island. C pushes to get control over B. The B middle island being a bitch. Did I miss something?
yeah, but Z52 is torpedoing things in the middle.
Oh yeah, over or under 0.5 Z52s?
I can't remember if Bonks ran one against Rain. I think they did,
It did, I think.
and they won.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's pretty likely we see one from Bonks again.
Yeah,
Even though I like...
I really don't like it. It worked for them. Because it wasn't even the early game Z52 control. It was the late game Z52 just being there and having to force the ships into it and then getting hydroed and the like French DDs getting picked up.
I mean, that was just because Wayne had to force ships into there because they just died on other places.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
Well, the thing is as well though, the what happened was the Z52 actually like controlled vision around the big cap because it meant that the other ships had to stay 60 kilometers away from it, so they couldn't get the spotting on the Des Moines and the Kremlin as they pushed around to capitalize on the was it the Kremlin that was in the air cap, Bulgarian?
yeah,
So
I think it was.
Z52 like does control the middle quite well, I suppose. I
The
don't.
big problem, like B is normally not getting contested directly like that, and especially since like they didn't send the Z52 into the like to the middle island to begin with. They just put it at the edge of the cap.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the point.
Well, to be fair, no, they had a Moskva who could have easily, like, forced it. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
It's fine. We will see more Z52 probably from Bonks anyways.
Yeah, yeah. It's like so. How many Colberts we're going to be seeing? 0,
I don't
because
think
it's
Bonks
banned.
is. Yeah. Okay.
How many
Never
more
mind.
souls we're going to be seeing?
I haven't seen Bonks playing a lot of Masos. They were actually playing more normal lineups. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 0 for Bonks, but I would say they play 1 for sure. Like, 1 French DD is always just handy to have for quick relocates.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find the team's histories. 1 second, give me a chance. So NA Bonks. Bonks is a collective of North American college-age World of Warships players that are relatively new to the competitive community. Founded less than 2 years ago, the clan has reached Hurricane consistently and has frequently placed very well in a variety of tournaments. Excited to represent the NA server, and best of luck to all the teams participating. So, knockout stage, they lost to SCCC in the finals. They beat QQ7 3-0. They beat KSC 3-2. They beat KSF 3-2. They beat Ayame 2-0, and they beat Kraken 2-0. I have no idea who any of these teams are or why they should be relevant because I don't follow NA. But it seems like they were struggling during their qualification. Like a couple of 3-2 series, losing 1-3 at SCCC. You know, they've shown that they have chinks in their armor. FPM, you know, we were joking about this yesterday. They will return from the deep sea. Knockout stages, they lost 3-1 to Vor, but every other series they played 3-0 against NFG, 2-0 against NM, 2-0 against JBM, 2-0 against Ayaya, 2-0 against Mold, and then they beat like 5 teams in the qualification. So, you know, undefeated apart from in the finals of Asia. So this is a respectable team, and they also beat Rain. Wait, was it these guys that beat Rain? No, hang on.
Bonks beat Rain.
Bonks beat Rain. These guys beat International Structure. These
Was
guys
it
beat
07?
07. Yeah, they beat 07 and the first place CIS team, KISS.
But 07 is only 3rd in their region.
Yes. 07 were only 3rd in their region. But TWO only 16th in their region. So, anyway. It's fine. Axis didn't even make...
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, TWO recruiting?
All of that. So, anyways, yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if both teams go for the same cap, or if one goes for A, one goes for C.
I am trying to find if I can see any more information on what. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a look through and see what these teams have both been banning over the course of it. So let's have a look. How do I search for a team? There's no way to search for a team.
Nice.
Yeah. So SCCC versus Bonks. Bonks ban. Yeah, we went over this yesterday. Bonks banned a Worcester against SCCC, and then they banned some other weird stuff. Haragumo they banned against QQ7. What did they ban in the internationals? Oh, let's have a look here. That's slightly more entertaining. Right. So, Bonks versus FPM. They banned the Haragumo. Against Rain, they banned the Stalingrad, which was questionable. Against FH, they banned the Moskva. Like these bans seem rather random.
It seems like they don't like 12 cam raiders, which is respectable.
Yeah. So, Wall of Kleber's? No, Wall of Mossos. Wall of Mossos. We've discovered that the meta is going to be Wall of Mossos.
FPM could bring him Wall of Muscles. Did FPM play Wall of Muscles? Or did they play against 07 again? Oh my god. Imagine having a memory.
Yeah, I know, right? Hang on. I can find a replay. Interesting. Right, wait. You know, it would be great if there was like some website that kept track of all of this stuff for us. Imagine having that. Joey, Damel, Sarah,
anyone? Please
Duke,
send help.
Duke, wanna make a, no? Okay. Yeah, this is like, imagine analyzing all this kind of stuff. Nope, okay.
Yeah, we need an analyzing team for cuts.
Yeah, I know, right? We need an analyst team for the analyst teams.
No, an action analyst teams. Like that do this post-match analysis and all that stuff and get all the data and have all the numbers.
That would be great.
That would be epic, wouldn't it be?
Is there like a screenshot channel we can quickly look into? That would also be great. Where's the screenshot channel? I mean, there's replay files, but that takes, like, you know, effort. Oh, actually, what we can do, like, we can go find the games that they were in, and then just, like, go on the replay button. No, that's far too much effort. I am far too lazy for that. Funny feedback only. You know what would be great? A site that listed all of our team's previous picks and what they ran in each map.
Yeah, that at that point you kind of need to start paying people.
Yeah, imagine paying people. No.
Yeah, all the adjudicators are doing this for free in their free time. We'll give them a break.
It's fine. How long have we got till the next game? We've got 5 minutes. Here, shall we stretch? We'll just stretch. Yeah. Oh, that's a lovely stretch. I needed that stretch. Stretch. Like, stretch. Oh, I think we've analysed about all we can analyse. We're now doing the monkey dance. You know the monkey dance? The monkey dance.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's the monkey dance where we do the dance and then I don't know. I've been told that the time filling thing is the dance. I've lost track of how to be an actual streamer. I'm just gonna. What's going on in the training room chat? Anything interesting?
It's incredibly boring.
Yeah. Cool. How guys doing? Nobody said that the downtime between games was exciting. If we'd gone to 3-0, I mean, like 2-1, like, you know, we would have had content for you. But no. Oh boy decided that they didn't want to, like, win a game. So, here we are.
Wow. That is kind of rude, not gonna lie. Wait, Marceau gets the FAA?
Yes. Are you currently
Why?
specking out a Marceau?
I'm just looking at the fitting.
You looking at what?
At the fitting tool.
Alright.
Why? Why is Marceau a thing?
I have absolutely zero idea. It's like, you know, it's like basically what we need, right? Is we need a French DD that has all of the DPM, and then we need to make it go faster, and then give it more DPM, and then we'll give it some torpedoes just for like YOLO potential, and then we'll give it a unique saturation gimmick, and then we'll give it a special commander that gives it improved survivability expert and adrenaline rush, so it can do those things even better. How does that sound? No? Oh, and we'll give it defensive aid just in case the planes try to get it. What else can we give it? Oh yeah,
But surely, like, ship bans completely prevent these stupid cheese strats from happening, right?
I mean, I have always been told that Marceau plays completely differently at Quebec, and you can't do these cheesy strats with Marceau.
Sure.
I'm just saying that's what I've been
Like,
told.
it's harder. Like, you can't do that against moving targets as easily.
Yeah, but like this is the thing. We're seeing Bao in Moskvas that get farmed down. We're seeing Ohio's that get farmed down.
Yeah.
Turns out that you know,
Like, battleships are just food to Marceau blobs. This is nothing you can do if you get caught out by that.
well, sure it is. You can just like not get caught out. Simple.
Yeah, about that. You know, then we have Battleship players in the forums complaining why their battleship isn't tanky, even though, like, for example, Kreml exists. But then again, we have something like a fucking Marceau that in a triple blob just murders you.
What is... Oh god, I've just seen a hideous camouflage thing. Yeah, apparently there's a dev
Like-
blog coming in. It has a hideous Yukon camo.
Like every time I see such a forum post, I'm like, yeah, play your battleship more carefully.
Are you
But
trying to
when I
tell
see
me?
this in cards, then I'm like, I think these guys kind of have a point.
Well, what
Like,
if
why is this a thing?
dirty triangle abusers? That one of the cases. Get an official statement on those dirty triangle abusers, Kenny.
What? What do you mean triangle abusers?
DDs are the triangles. DDs have the triangle class. They have, like, you know, they have a triangle icon. They send little angry triangles at you. No? Okay.
Like, most DDs are totally fine. I just, like, the French DDs I just don't like. I mean, I don't like them because, like, I don't like to play them. They're actually super fun to play. But there's a reason for that.
Have you considered playing Grosskurfürst? Full secondary. In the middle of the cap. Against 10
Well,
DDs.
I actually did that once against bot DDs in a training room, yes.
How did it work?
I got horribly murdered.
I mean, you can do that against, like, Jurians in a training room. You take a Des Moines, right? And then you've, like, put max AI bots, and then you send, like, a load of Jurians after you, and you realize just how scary, like, little ships are. But I haven't tried it. Like, have you ever been in a training room in a Minotaur versus 12 tier 2 players?
No.
It's actually terrifying. There's, like, little swarm of little angry things shooting at you from smoke screens and everything.
I mean, I did the GK versus 12 bot Minotaur tests back when saturation was like completely prevent you from taking damage.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Like it was the easiest 35 million potential damage ever. The problem is at some point the bots get too close and start topping you, and then you're just dead.
What you're saying is we need bigger maps so you can kite forever.
Yes. Like the map needs to be so that if you go out the southern edge, you pop out to the north again.
Apparently one of the streamers is waiting on them.
Nice.
Yeah, imagine waiting on streamers.
Yeah. Like, how is a streamer late to begin with?
I don't know.
Like, there's many, you know, there isn't any games in parallel or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's like we've had nothing to do for the last 15 minutes apart from fill time, so where the hell have you been? Oh wait, we're waiting for Conway.
Oh.
Oh, by the
Well,
way,
points still stands.
official stream just announced a new tier 10 and a tier 10 Pan Asian DD. It's called Ragnar, and it has radar, and it has 127mm guns. So have fun with that.
I mean, that's just Radar, you young, right?
Smarland 2, Electric Boogaloo. Anyway. Right, so, we are going to be getting into the game, so I'm going to switch over to the game scene, because apparently the game's starting.
Yes.
I know, right? Have I got the teams the right way around? Let's see, FPM on the left? No, I haven't. I need to switch that around. 1 second. Alpha, update match, +1 update. Magically? Yeah, there we go. Bonks on the left. Right, so, Bonks going to be running Ohio, Yamato, Des Moines, Nevsky, Z52, Shimakaze, Yuyang. And FPM are going to be running Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Daring, Marceau, Shimakaze. 2 questions. 1, why Z52? 2, Yuyang. Oh yeah, because Gearing's banned.
Yuyang, because Gearing is banned, it's a legendary Yuyang that just provides smokes for the Des Moines or Nevskys. It's probably the Nevskys here, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Z52, well, there's a B cap.
There is, but there are also 4 DDs on FPM's team.
Yeah, FPM has double Marceau, Shimmer, Daring. That is interesting. We actually need 2 shimmers here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
So,
interesting to see where they go. Actually, FPM sends their shimmer together with their daring towards mid. Wonder what they're up to.
yeah, having a look at the initial deployments, we're going to be seeing 4 bonks. We're going to be seeing Shimakaze, Des Moines, Yamato, Des Moines heading over to the A cap, Nevsky, Ohio, Nevsky, and Yuyang heading over to the C cap, and a lone ZV2 going to the B cap, and that's going to be matched by Marso, Des Moines heading over to the A cap for FPM, followed by Shimakaze and Daring at the B cap. Montana is actually heading over to A cap, and then Kremlin, Stalingrad, and Stalingrad heading over to C cap. So two kiting Stalingrads, perhaps? I don't like. Or are they going to try and do something like a push with no DD?
Odd? Like, it's odd. I would not put Stalingrad in a kiting position.
Do you think that they're just going to like send the Marsos for a quick cap, then send one of them back to go spotting at sea? Can he reposition that? Pardon me. Reposition that fast?
I would actually expect either the Dang or the Shimmer to rotate to see after they're done with whatever they're doing here. Like, all 40Ds of FPM are actually pretty close together here.
Daring is
The
taking a
Masos
very
are
aggressive
totally
route.
gonna go quick cap A, and then one of them is going to the 1-line island for sure. And actually, it's a problem that Bonks is gonna face here, that one of the Masos on the 1-line island is gonna spot the approach of the Des Moines there if they don't smoke him in.
Well, that's why I have the Yuyang. Shots out from the Yamato towards Kremlin. Kremlin getting shots out in return.
And then Des Moines is actually spotted toward Bonk
Oh,
here.
Des Moines. I mean, sorry, Kremlin is taking a rather large chunk there. 10k.
It's a Kremlin, you can take it.
Yeah. The Nevskys are starting to follow him down now in return. Like the smoke screen with the Yuyang, and then there's like 2 Nevskys in the smoke screen. It's like, let us melt the Kremlin. This shall be fun. Yeah. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know. You tell me.
I still have no.
It is Des Moines. Third Bonk getting spotted early here kind of disrupts his approach on the island.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll have to see where he goes now. Actually, the Shimakaze is going towards A here. So they're actually just rotating the Masos away completely, not even staying at the 1-9 island. Interesting. Word of Warship actually needs to be careful here. Might get caught here.
By the 2 Des Moines.
2 Des Moines, Shima, like... He's totally in radar range of Toad Bonk right now. If he gets radared right now, he's in trouble.
I think he's just skirting the outside of it, actually.
Toad Bonk is totally in
Oh,
radar
Turret
range.
Bonk. I was looking at the other one.
But he is not pulling his radar, so the Shimmer should be fine here.
Look at this free kill that you have missed out on. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt when you watch the VOD, isn't it?
Okay. Bonk Z52 is gonna pop Hydro here.
I think he does
He's
catch the
hydroing the whole
Daring.
B cap. Yeah. The Daring kinda can't do anything about that. He's alone. There's no support.
Yeah, you can't really do much. There's like 2
Yeah.
Nevskys who have angles. There's...
Bonk gets C for free in a 3v3. This is actually really good for Bonks.
I mean, they are... Wait, what are they doing with these Marsos? I thought they'd rotated them back.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that actually. I think they're gonna try to like threaten the rush on the 1-9 Des Moines again. Like we've seen it several times, but it's gonna be tough.
I mean, they could have
To be
had
fair,
that.
the Des Moines only has a Shimakaze as close support, which is not enough to prevent a rush.
Roselia has
And
just
actually,
had to...
the Des Moines is actually spotted on the approach here, and it's gonna take a lot of damage here.
I just want to point out, Roselia
Because
just had to dodge his own
the
Shimmer.
Shimmer smoke screen was not long enough, which is a big problem. And now this Montana is 9 kilometers away from this Des Moines, so I wouldn't be surprised if this Des Moines dies here.
Well, wait for this...
Like, yeah, Storm's coming from this Montana, but the Montana's not gonna die here. That was not too much. Yeah, Montana's gonna take 2 drops here.
Fun. Right, so...
Montana's gonna get another cyber here.
Well, Des Moines on a perma fire right now. Double perma fire. There's a second multi-salvo out. He is angled to it, but he's going for stern.
Yeah, that was not a well-aimed shot.
He was trying to overmatch the stern, which I don't understand.
Yeah, the Demon needs to get into Taiwan now. He's actually surprisingly healthy. Like, I don't get the Montana pick, by the way. In Ohio, I would have just deleted this guy. Or a Kreml, or a Shikishima, or a Yamato. Like, literally anything with 75 mil.
Well,
With 457s.
in return, they're sending their own Des Moines up, and he is also suffering. So it's
They're
basically
trying to kill this Des Moines now. They really want this kill. Rosalia is actually diving for it. Actually, not that much.
I mean, they're hydering each other. He doesn't have to dive that much. Wait, is he hydering?
The big problem is now, as I already said, the north part of this island is actually spammable. It's really hard for this Des Moines to get safe. And he's at 6k, he can't afford to get set on fire again. Actually, in B, in the meantime, the Stalin, one of the Stalins pushed up to the normal island, waited the Z, and forced him away.
Yeah,
They're taking a lot of damage.
Right, so this Des Moines healing up, apparently not getting spammed out fast enough. Are they sending up this Marceau behind it?
If Rosalia just goes to G4, he can totally spam this Des Moines, by the way.
Yeah, but I think Plan CVN is about to rush.
Yep. And the Shimmer can't help. The Shimmer doesn't have the gunpowder. That's why you usually want to play like Legendary Haragumo for this approach is actually really good because your smoke screen actually covers the entire approach to the island.
Maybe they just don't have it. Actually, no, it's a press account. Of course they have it. They should have got that ship there.
Yeah. So like this approach doesn't even happen like that. And on top of that, you prevented Marceau was simply by having a lot of firepower.
Yeah, Des Moines forced forward into the waiting arms of the Montana. And the other Marceau.
So the Des Moines should die here.
Yep, there's no way he's getting out of that.
Yep. And now this island is lost for Bomb.
Alright, so let's quickly reassess the situation. What can they possibly, like, have a look here? You see full A coverage for FPM. They have A. There's no way they're getting, like, the only way...
Heady is hitting a top here as well in this Ohio. It's a Shimmer top, it kinda hurts.
Wait, who is? The Ohio?
Sergeant Bong in his Ohio, 6th line.
Ah, it's just very complicated.
Are these 20k M-tops? They're not, right?
No. Maybe. Probably. Why would you not run 20km tops?
Like, the Shimmer just launched tops at this Yamato from 14 kilometers. So, about that.
Oh, turret bonk's going down.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. The one line is lost, so they just push up to the island themselves, and turret bonk is just stuck there now and just dies.
Well, he will die if they actually land a shot on him. Meanwhile,
they actually loses Z52 there as well to Wader and Marceau and Daring pushing up at B. This is falling apart.
Yes. You know what else is falling apart? My camera control. Hang on, let me just let me just reorient where everything is. Okay, so torpedoes coming out towards that Yamato.
Yeah, those are totally 20 handcuffs, by the way.
Mine of turret bonk just somehow still alive. He doesn't get a heal off because he's popping the "oh look I'm dead" radar. There we go. He's like, you know, this is the I may as well pop it now just in case radar. Des Moines over here doesn't catch any of those torps. A cap. They're sending the Yamato and the Shimakaze in. I don't think this is going to work. But I suppose you have to make a last-ditch attempt.
I mean, the Yamato, if he wants to, can actually just open water harmless Yamato. The Montana is just going to sit in his face. The Des Moines can abuse this island to shoot the Yamato. So this Yamato just dies, and the Shimmer, well, yes, Shimmer, what are you going to do here?
Meanwhile, Stalingrad over on the 10 line is dead.
Yeah, not sure how he died.
Got farmed by two Nevskys.
Oh yeah, I know why, because Stalingrad versus double Nevsky smoke blob is just dreadful to play, so he just died.
He managed to survive with health. Not very much of it, but health.
But still getting shot.
Well, the Yamato's being farmed down in the foreground by literally everything.
Oh no, that's not a powder heal? No! Are you actually getting denied this kill as well? Well, Baobong just got omega fucked, so
Yes, he did. What was that from? The Kremlin?
yes. And now the Stalin is just like, oh look, free kill. And misses a shot. Never mind. But there's another cyber coming in from middle.
There we go.
They don't even get that kill. Oh, the sun is on fire. Maybe he still dies.
Yeah, maybe. Meanwhile,
Nope, he has a damage gun.
the BONKS Yamato has gotten farmed down. Yeah, turns out pushing into like Montana and 2 Marceaus is not a fun experience.
Don't forget the Des Moines side.
Sergeant BONKS is now being Sergeant Hattie is now being farmed down by everything, specifically just daring, but everything soon. Like he's just being flexed on at the minute. Like
Yeah.
daring, open water, like AP farming him.
Maybe gets the kill here. Would be nice. Yay!
Oh look, the Yu Yang killed the Stalingrad! Yay!
You also hit 3 drops on the Kremlin. The big problem is, what am I gonna do with this?
They're gonna lose in 1 minute, or the daring might actually just 1v1 this Ohio.
Actually, Eddie and his Nevsky is kind of wrecking Forest Runes in his starter right now.
I think he gets behind this island, right?
Let's see.
With health, 13,000 of it.
Oh yeah, the Yu Yang now getting shot by the muscle. Fun experience.
But I've heard that Yu Yang is really overpowered, and that's why they had to nerf it.
It was, but it was like a few years ago. And since then, new stuff got thrown into this game, like Smalland for some reason.
Smalland's totally balanced. What are you talking about?
Well, Raider Yu Yang had to be nerfed because it had way too much, like, it had DPM and Raider, yeah, and Raider and good tops and all of that stuff.
Oh look, the Stalingrad died.
And then Marceau comes along, has way more DPM, and a heal, and it's faster with the speed boost. And they're like, yeah, this is fine.
Oh look, the daring is finally suffering in return. They finally got some shots on the daring, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That was convincing.
That was not close. They just lost a lot of ships there.
Yeah. So, the hopes of the Western world currently. Yeah.
You have hopes?
Well, I did. Not anymore. That's a bit. Well, yeah. Sure. How do you win that game? Okay, first of all, you actually time your smoke screen better so your Des Moines can get to that island without exploding. Second of all,
yeah, you need to train that approach. It's so important.
Yeah. Like that's something you drill. That's a strategy that you practice repeatedly.
Like the big problem is, like this will remind us exploding. Like there was enough to just decide this game already. So you can't even say anything after that because after that the position was just lost.
So, yeah. I'm not allowed to say anything anymore. I don't. Is it even worth analyzing? No.
I
mean,
mean,
the next map.
Yeah.
Next map's gonna be north. Are we gonna be seeing like a blob of Marceaus running around again, being really annoying?
Maybe. I hope not. But probably. Does FPM play Muscle Spam?
I mean, they played double Marceau this game, so I'm assuming they know how to play three of them. Like, they had a daring, which is basic.
I mean, they didn't play a Muscle Blob though. They just played them as fast relocating shit to just put them in places where they are annoying and they can counter stuff.
So if you
Like we saw one master voting to mid to help the daring kill the Z and stuff like that.
Okay, so if you had to balance Marceau, how would you do it in Kleber? Because apparently, like, you know, they might be a problem, according to some people. I don't think they're that much of a problem.
They are I mean, the problem is they have insane speed together with really good torps and really good guns. It's just too much.
So what would you remove?
They also have good survivability. So first of all, the saturation gimmick needs to go.
Just yeet it out the window.
Yeah.
The way that works is basically like the French DDs have a saturatable middle section, and none of the other DDs do.
Yeah. Like it basically makes them take half HE damage after like a few shots in the midsection, which other DDs just don't have.
I think I would prefer to see a nerf to its speed. Like, take 5 knots off it, see what happens.
Like you could I feel like that would be the lazy way out. Like the speed is definitively what makes the ship so strong. But it's also kind of the gimmick of the line, right?
Okay.
You're just super fast with a super fast speed boost on top.
How about a different approach and we take a hit to its acceleration? So it still has the same max speed, but you nerf its acceleration so it
Not
can't.
really. Like I think I just think it needs to lose a little bit of firepower as well. Like it has just too much potency. Like for example, Kleber's torpedo reload is just way too good. Like why? And the fact that it has like basically shimmer levels of torpedo damage with 12 torpedoes on top of being super fast and having good guns is just why? Like take for example the Khabarov's approach. Khabarov's has very hard-hitting torps, but they reload for an eternity and they have no range.
Yeah, but they also have super concealment, and you can spot the Kleber can stealth torp. Kala can't.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying don't allow them also to stealth torp?
Like either have torps or guns, but not like bow. And in the case of Kleber, it's also the fact that it has just this YOLO potential because of the speed and the survivability. So I don't think nerfing the torps actually will do anything unless you like half the torpedo damage. Which would be an option actually, just completely butcher that. So you can't just one-shot cruisers around Moskwas around corners anymore.
Oh, next game
Or you
starts.
can only do that if the guy is damaged already.
Apparently, next game starts at 55, so we have 5 minutes to go. Yeah, 5 minutes. Woo! Should we start having a look at North and just thinking, okay, what do we do here? Blobs. Blobs everywhere. Blobs of Salem's? No. Actually, how does Salem fare? No, it gets melted just as fast as... Salem dies just as fast to a Marso blob as mine does. Interesting. Venezia's? No. No spotting.
I mean, Venezia's have the advantage of just, like, oh,
saying no and
Marceau
leaving.
Yeah, Marceau Blob is coming, and you say no, thank you, and just leave.
Yeah.
Also, you can actually reliably punish these guys.
But if you bring Marceau's, if you bring Venezia's as a counter strat, then you just left in the open when they just say, actually, you know what? We've decided we're not going to bring Marceau's. Oh, it's like you brought a load of Venezia's to counter us. Oh, well, hang on. Here's something that counters your Venezia's.
I mean, the thing is, the natural counter to Venezia was usually Petro. And we know what happened there.
Basically, we have the arms race again. We bring the thing to beat the thing, but they beat the thing.
The thing with Venezia is, if you quick Venezia over Nevsky, you don't have Radar. And Radar kinda is important.
Yeah, we saw several teams bring in like no radar comps and then just
losing quest spotting.
Yeah, getting completely zoned out. How about here's an idea, right? How about we bring a ship like that has 12-kilometer radar, but doesn't have any guns. This is your DD now.
The thing is, Nevsky is actually doing pretty well against muscle spam. It has the shovels are fast, and if you play double Nevsky smoke block, for example, like you can totally just wreck them. You have the Wader as well.
Yeah, but
and the smoke support, you're not a big threat. The problem is that people like to ban Nevsky.
Yeah. I mean, what is our bans for this series? Let me have a look again.
I don't. Nevsky's actually allowed here.
Yeah, it's Gearing and Colbert. I forgot that there was a Gearing ban because I don't understand the Gearing ban. But there it is. It's a Gearing ban. Question mark.
Yeah, I said we have a legendary smoking Yu Yang.
Yeah, or a Haragumo, or hell, literally any other smoke destroyer can basically do the job. I mean, even a Z52 can smoke over. Actually, does Z52 have like the turbo short smoke still? Or did that get like rolled into normal smokes when the British smokes came out? I can't remember. I remember the German smokes used to be really short, but I think they might have got.
German smokes have a shit duration yet. I think it's like 70 seconds.
But no.
Meanwhile, Gearing has like 120, 130. 120, 130 is over 2 minutes. Yes.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, no, when you said 120, 130, I thought you meant like, 1 minute 20 or 1 minute 30.
No, 120 seconds or 130 seconds.
Yeah, you have to specify these things.
I said 70 seconds for that. Why would I suddenly switch format?
Bloody Germans and your weird efficiencies. I don't know.
You know what would counter Kleber spam?
Mortal Bears.
TVs. Oh no, no I did it. Alright, am I banned from your channel now?
Shut up, I'm leaving.
Nice, okay. And no one wants to see CVs? Please don't.
I might have accidentally unplugged my headset there after you said fucking CV, so...
That's actually the solution to Kleber spam. I don't think it actually helps against the Maso blob.
Oh yeah, the defensive ear.
I mean, it definitely helps keeping track of where the fuck they are.
Oh god. How about we just like replace all the Marceaus with Khabarovsks? Yes.
Khabarovsk is way slower though.
I mean, you say way slower. It's still like fast.
It's like 46, 47, 48 knots max.
Oh, I've got an idea. How about, right, what we do is we give the Marceau the Khabarovsk's belt.
No, why? Then it takes even less damage.
It's a great idea. You should
The
definitely.
Khabarovsk's belt is a great asset of the Khabarovsk, actually. It eats so much damage. Like, it prevents so much damage, actually.
Right, let's have a look. Yeah, we're getting into the second game anyway. That's the wrong scene. This is the right scene. Honestly, you talk so much bullshit when you're just making stuff up to fill time. Right, so let's have a look. Have I got the teams right way around? I do not. Let me just switch around quickly, because Bravo Alpha spawn update map. There we go. Right, so we're gonna see FPM are gonna be running Ohio, Kremlin, Salem, Goliath, Venezia, Daring, Marceau, Shimakazi. That's not very much radar control. And then BONKS going to be running Yamato, Kremlin, Des Moines, Salem, Nevsky, Daring, Shimakazi, Yuyang. Radar Salem?
So there's a Goliath there?
There is a Goliath there. There's also
FPM is actually really light on radars here. I don't like this.
Yeah,
They will have problems actually contesting caps here, I think. Especially on A.
Well... they do have only one Marceau this time.
Like, if I see this, I would think that FPM is going heavy on C here.
Well,
like, both setups are gonna be like 9-10 line probably or something? Maybe because I actually don't know. Like, if they put both setups on 9-10 line, they have no radar coverage at all.
Well, having a look at the initial deployments, we're going to be seeing from FPM, we're going to be seeing Ohio and Shimakazi heading up the A cap for the Venezia. We're going to be seeing everything else heading over to the C cap, and then meanwhile BONKS is going to be sending Shimakazi, Nevsky, Salem, Des Moines, and Kremlin over to the C cap, Daring over to the B cap, and then Yuyang, Nevsky, Mato over to the A cap.
Yeah. So yeah, I think BONKS can win this over caps for sure. Like if they just play cap control here, they should just win this. Because like FPM should be struggling to actually contest anything here. Like they do have a Daring and a Shimmer, which are two really good cap contesting DDs, but so does BONKS have, and they also have a Yang, which can also cap contest if it wants to. And they have all the waiters.
We're all surprised they're splitting up the two Nevskis.
Ooh, they. That is interesting.
Yeah, so one Nevsky's going with the Yang and the other Nevsky's going to the C flank. Where are you putting this Goliath? Above C. I mean, yeah, you just get muscle. Like, you just don't get into the caps ever. I think that's how this is going to go. Nevsky taking a salvo early does lose, you know.
That's actually 9k out gone, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that was a Citadel, though.
No, 9k. It was a Quemis level, right?
Yes.
So we see Shimmer Gaza on Daring action on C. The Shimmer should spot the Daring right now. Yep, yes. And the Daring does not spot the Shimmer, so...
Yep, that 600 meter or so spotting advantage, 400 meters or so.
The Shimmer actually has a really good advantage here, because Salem's are not gonna wait at him. I'm saying that, but Naya's
yeah, but look at
actually
Bow
almost
Bonks.
close enough.
Look at Bow Bonks. He's actually, like, you know... Like, for the health that they did to the Daring, the amount of damage they took on the Nevsky in return... Although, saying that, the Salem does take a hit over... Yeah, this Salem just took a hit over a B. I'm not sure what angle from. It must have been... Yamato?
That was a big hit, actually.
Yamato.
Shimmer needs to not eat the he's daring to us, but he's ass in, so it should be fine.
Should be, but you never know.
It's a small gap, but... yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. You know, you never know when somebody's going to oversteer and overcorrect and, like, absolutely fuck it up on the international stage.
Daring going for the conga line on the Salem in middle. These conga lines are really dangerous. If you don't, like, if your Hydro is down, you are always scared to actually peek corners. But the Salem's not gonna eat that.
Interesting torpedo angle there. Nearly caught the Shimmer out without a bit more range.
So the Yuang is topping the Shimmer. Oh, nose.
Excuse me?
I'm pretty sure you expected like a cruiser there. But,
yeah,
oh
but,
no,
you know,
the Shimmer is eating these
he's dodging it anyway. So is the thing, like, whenever you see those torpedoes, like, you know that they're not going to hit you. But are you afraid, like, if do I dodge them anyway so people can see that I can dodge torpedoes? Or do I look like a potato as I sail past? And
yeah, so FPM is pushing 910 here. That was pretty much expected. Naya and his Salem is actually going towards C and gets cross shot here, but doesn't connect. The Yamato would actually try to shoot through this gap here if he has reload. And if the Salem is spotted. Which he is not, so... Daring spots the Shimmer, Shimmer gets shot a little bit.
Des Moines is making
The Shimmer actually has tops out on the Goliath here, and these tops might connect. He hits one, and he hits another one. That's a lot of damage on this Goliath.
And that's Citadel damage, which Goliath heals what percentage of?
50. So, no you.
I'm looking at this Des Moines play in a B. He's moved up to a very risky island. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this.
He can actually go into B at some point, but not quite yet. Like, this Ohio is a problem. But that's about it. Yeah, BONKS got A and B here, which is not surprising. I think the Nevsky's out of range to get the Shimmer radar here, if the Shimmer wants into the A cap, but the Nevsky is reversing, so we will have radar coverage over A soon.
Torpedoes on the Ohio. One in the stern?
That's gonna be
one.
Nice desync there.
You had desync for two?
Yes. Like one went wide through the ship there. Young dodging the tops, nice. Daring going from B to A now, makes sense. The Des Moines can hold B alone.
Radar from the Nevsky doesn't catch the Shimmer.
Yeah, the Des Moines needs to be very careful. I think the Kreml might have shots here, but the Demon is actually looking at the Kreml, so it's fine. Kamikaze actually has dropped out on the Kreml as well, but I think the Kreml will enter C before they can reach.
So now you have a Kremlin and a C cap. Yeah. Turns out you don't need radar control if you just throw a fucking Kremlin in it.
Oh yeah, that's actually a standard maneuver here. Just put the Kremlin there. The big problem is if there's like a master or a Kleber in the game, you are a giant spotlight for Klebers and master that are saying like, here come Russian
rush, rush. Yeah.
But he has a muscle there to protect him anyways. And
Oh, look.
also, BONKS does not have a Kleber muscle.
But they do have a Kremlin that has fire prevention.
Nice.
Ah.
Also, BONKS Jamoran on B is not getting shot by the Ohio. Or at least he got shot once, but outside will miss. He needs to be careful. Ohio's actually pushing up here. I am not sure
Ooh,
about this.
Ohio...
And he's eating a lot of you young tops here.
Two,
two,
three,
and
four.
then another 2. Yeah, that's bad.
And then there's more torps coming in as well.
He's
from
actually
daring.
flooding here.
And he's going to take a fire, maybe?
If he hits a fire, he's almost dead.
Well, look at the more torpedoes.
There's also a
coming
Yamato
from
side,
there.
but it just kills him. Yeah.
Yeah. I would throw
No,
away
FPM
Ohio.
just wasting their Ohio there.
That's,
That is very
Unfortunate.
bad. Now that the and B can just push up here on the, to that island and he's completely safe.
There is a Salem there. And there's also conga line torpedoes.
Yeah, the conga line is dangerous. Like, he's not parked properly on that island. Like, if he parked correctly there, he would just have this island notch basically to protect him. So this is dangerous.
Yeah, he's also got
He
that
needs to
Salem to
not
worry
get
about,
devastated by that.
And
And
then the
that-
Mosso.
I do think he has Hydro though.
I haven't seen a pulse.
Well, I see something going up right now from the ship.
Yeah, radar.
Oh, that's Vader?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he just...
One.
Nom nom.
Yeah, luckily only taken one of those, but...
Yep. The Kremlin at sea is actually leaving his position
Oh,
now.
the Salem getting caught. Between BC. Like, crossfires coming in.
Yeah, I think he's raided or Hydro still, and there's a Nevsky shooting him, and he has no way to disengage here.
Yeah, he lives there, because that Demonic can push around the back, and there's nothing stopping him.
And the Kremlin is also very angry.
Yeah, the Kremlin's what took half of his health out originally.
Yeah, I'm not surprised if the Salem just dies here. Well, never mind.
It's that Kremlin poor long-range dispersion kicking in right there. Salem's actually pushing forward. I'm not entirely
yeah,
sure.
he's trying to shot like the Kremlin with a small island. Like, he knows he's dead. So he's I mean, is he actually dead? Like, he has a super heal running right now?
It depends what this Des Moines does.
Well, the Kremlin can still shoot him, so...
Ah, yes, he's decided he wants to reverse
Question
now.
mark,
Oh,
question
okay.
mark damage? Okay, here we go.
That's a dead
Meanwhile,
set.
on A, we have 2DD on 2DD action. FPM is trying desperately to contest this cap still, but they're outnumbered here. They need to be really careful. Like, with the Ohio dead, this Nevsky actually can play much more aggressively. And the Daring is paying for this big time. Down to 6k now, still burning.
I don't think anyone else has vision on him now.
Like, going down to 4k, that's not good.
Still burning as well. Like,
I hope he still has heals. That would be a shame if not.
he won't burn down, but he's gonna be out of it for a while.
Meanwhile, FPM's Kreml turned in on C. Why? You are not gonna win this.
Yeah, that's bold. Very brave. That's Shimmer Torps.
I mean, yes, you are a Kreml, and there's for some reason a Kreml-sized gap, but you're not gonna take that one anyways. But no, never mind.
Did you get desynced?
But like, you're getting shot by Kreml and Nevsky, and the Salem will probably get angered on you as well at some point. And I think the Yamato is just shooting you as well, because why not?
What is this with no fire prevention Kremlins?
I don't understand.
What do you spend the points on? Have you run out of fire? Well, no, you don't run out of fire prevention. You run out of Damacons, you don't run out of fire preventions.
like the thing is,
He's on an adventure.
you have like your fast reload damage gun, but you're still gonna burn twice a lot between those if you get farmed like this. They are gonna add trade clemency actually, so it's not the end of the world, but I mean they're behind 2 ships, they're behind a cap, they're
They're not even
behind
going to trade Kremlins though. The other one's healing.
400 points. Uh-oh.
He's...
I mean, they should be able to trade criminals.
Does the Goliath have salvos still?
I think he does.
Does the Goliath eat torps?
I don't. I hope he
Ooh,
doesn't.
no.
He does not.
Does the sailor
Actually
eat torps?
finds the shimmer here, but. Yeah, what? Wait, the shimmer just got hard-footed by the Kremlin, by the way. Just saying.
Oh dear. And
So the shimmer is just shooting the Kremlin here. And actually, they just ignore the shimmer completely here. The Goliath is still shooting the Kremlin, and the Salem is shooting the other Salem.
Yeah, it turns out Kremlins are hard to kill. Alright.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, but Apache over on the 10 line, he's still alive. Is there anything happening on the other side of the map that's worth noting? Probably not, right?
The
actually,
bearing
yes.
is down to 2k. The shimmer is currently getting murdered.
Yes. The Akizuki Thick Thighs Des Moines has pushed all the way through B cap. Okay, there we go. World of Warships is about to go down. Oh, wait, are you just dodging every salvo?
Yeah, the Nevsky just pushed up.
There we
As I
go.
said, he has free reign now. The Venezia can't really do anything to him, and the 2 DDs are kind of useless.
Yeah, Daring's forced back for Amorso's forced back.
And
Oh, the game's
game
over.
ends there. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well.
Well played by Bonks here. Completely got, like, there was just one about over cap control, basically.
Well, that and an overextending Salem for no reason.
Well, they tried to push on the 910 line because they had to do something, and the push just got caught. Like Bonks played this push perfectly. They were just prepared.
So, turns out that you, if you don't have any radar control, it's hard to win the caps.
I mean, losing your Ohio on E2 for, I don't know. Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why this Ohio was on E2, honestly.
Because you wanted to eat torps. You wanted to eat all of the torps. And he did. He successfully ate all the torps. It was actually quite impressive. Not just once, but twice. And then he managed to eat full broadside Yamato salvo.
I mean, at that point he was already dead.
I know. It's just the odd part that I'm not entirely sure what was going on there, because, like, I'd understand if he ate the torpedoes and then a shot through the bow from the Yamato, but instead he was full broadside to both.
It's a holy shit. Are we actually esports? We have 35,000 views on the official channel.
They are front page on Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah. Turns out if you pay enough money, you can get on the front page of Twitch. Who knew? You know, I could have been there. I could have been a contender, but no. Apparently, they wanted Bogsy because he's NA. What I should have done is I should have moved to NA, and then I could have been like on the official stream in front of 35,000 people picking my nose. Can you imagine not being on the official stream in front of 35,000 people picking your nose?
That would have been nice, right?
It's fine. At least I wasn't caught squinting at the screen like I was. Yeah, no, well, wait, hang on. It's not like I'm an emote on the COTS Discord now.
Are you? Wait, who is? Did I miss something?
I might be an emote on the COTS Discord, yes. Fine, we're just not going to talk about it. Anyway, next map is Crash Load Alpha.
You just made me fucking look.
I am
Which
an
one
emote.
is it? You're not?
I am. Announcement CU, what's this? Nothing important. There it is.
Ah, pains are down. There we go.
No.
No?
Nope.
No?
Just delete it. Delete it.
I can't even see what it is. It's like way too shit.
Anyway. Right, so, game 3. So we're swapping spawns again, because I don't bloody know what's going on anymore. Everything's really complicated. Next time, you can fucking do all the fun. I'll just let you, like, control the stream helper on that and break everything, and I'll pretend to know what I'm talking about. I understand now why, everything's so complicated.
So the big problem with that is, well, people want you to stream, right? You have all these viewers, all these nice people that like you.
Oh yeah, all 57 of the viewers. Yeah, they're really nice. That's fine. So.
Wow. Imagine shit talking your viewers like
I'm
that.
not shit talking about viewers. I'm just saying, like, there are some giveaways going on in my chat. You can enter them. Have you won any of my giveaways yet, Henning?
Well, I barely entered any, so.
Well, you can win like 5 times more resources containers if you enter them. Like, actually some coal.
Yay!
Like, 1,000 free coal. What could you possibly... That's assuming you get the worst possible draw. You might get 5 triple coal containers and then, like...
Ooh.
People will, like, sue you for witchcraft or something. That'd be like 6,000 coal. Can you imagine having 6,000 coal? And you can win like 3 of these, so you get like 18,000 coal. 10.
Yay.
And alright.
Aren't CC containers like up to 50,000?
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Like 15, yeah, well, yes, but still. Why you must do, why must you do this? Why must you...
Just coming with the hard facts here.
Ah, yes, that's why we bring Henning. Brings him with the hard facts, like, whatever he's gonna talk about while I go to the bathroom. Bear back.
Alright, so... Crash Zone Alpha is next. Did I already talk about Crash Zone Alpha and all the plays going on the map border? Because that's what's gonna happen here, hopefully. Like, I usually see pushes on the 1 line from the north or the J line from the south. On the C cap, we usually have. Wait, is C on the top right? I can't fucking remember. On the C cap, we usually see plays on the outside. However, if one of the teams decides to play kiting on C, we actually see a lot of teams pushing directly through C instead, because it's faster. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the teams are going for here. B control is gonna be the most important part in the mid game here for sure. Like, we have
Throw
seen
Ohio's through it.
what?
Throw Ohio's through the middle of B.
No, don't do that.
Well, you
It's a
did it.
bad idea. I did it because I wanted to make sure this Yamato dies.
Aha. Sailing into a double crossfire.
Well, I pushed him into stranger stops.
Yes. Well, we'll go with that.
Like, there was 2 options. Either he stops reversing and goes for and rams me, or he doesn't stop reversing and eats stranger stops. Like, I was there anyways, so it was fine. Also, no one knows what game we're talking about, so...
I know what game we're talking about, but that's all that matters. So do you reckon we're going to see the Moscow position that you guys popularized, or do you reckon we're going to see something else in there? What else did we see? We saw a Minotaur get parked up on there last time we played this map, didn't we?
Yeah, and the Minotaur proceeded to, like, murder a Kleber somewhere in mid-game.
Oh, it was the full Fiesta game, wasn't it?
It was the full Fiesta game,
Oh,
with
that-
like 4 Klebers and something else in the end game versus I don't know what it was.
It was the best game that I've watched in a long time. That's what it was. I can't remember who it was between, but I remember I really enjoyed it. Do you reckon we'll get like... Okay, so unironically, do you think we're going to be seeing more solo spam on this map? Because it seems to be the prevailing strategy was clever spam on this map.
I've seen a lot of like Marceau / Kleber spam on C here.
Mhm.
I never see it really working out though. Apart from like the 1 game there.
So the 1 game out of 2 games that we've seen on this map. When you ran a specific counter strat to it.
What do you mean a counter strat? We just put a conk, a grenades, and a shimmer there and just waited.
Uh-huh. Counter strat.
Well. Imagine having your own ship blob to counter a ship blob.
I know, counter strat, right?
You'd call that smart adjustments.
Oh, all right, okay. So, like, what kind of smart adjustments would you make if you were FPM in this series after losing that last game at Bonks?
Get raiders.
Yeah, turns out that radar kind of helps win games, but like, why would I ever want to? I don't want to run radar. I'm allergic to like spotting DD. Turns out if I want to spot the DD, I'll just fucking use my Kremlin and spot it with my
Like if you have,
face.
like if you have a little bit more cap control, you're not getting forced to like push C like that. But if you want to push C, then put even more stuff in there.
Just throw more ships at it. Like this is the strategy that we talked about yesterday. Is we just bring in another ship, so we have 10 ships to their 9, and when we have 10 ships, then we can like go into places that they can't possibly go to.
Yeah.
What are you saying that like we shouldn't run the 10?
That might be a rule violation. I'm not sure though.
I mean, look, if you want to run,
Also, considering the like training room setup, I think it might be impossible to actually get a 10th player into a team to begin with.
I think that you're just making excuses now. I think that I've came up with an exceptional strategy that you guys just have never thought of
Like,
before.
if you find a way to do that, then you're welcome to join TWA at any point.
Okay. You all heard it here. Henning offering me an invitation to TWA. So how about running a Mikasa?
Bonus points if you manage to put it in a CV.
How about like so? How about we bring a midway instead of the Kleber? How do you think that'd work out?
Alright, let's get back to the actual games.
What's wrong with fantasy games? Like, you know, these imaginary games, that's clearly going to work.
So, if we have midways, Kleber gets butt fucked.
Right, so...
Obviously.
Yeah. How about FDR instead? Look, can you not imagine how much better King of the City would be? I can't even finish that sentence. Nah, not going there. We're just not going there, like...
If you want to say that again, I need you to put your face webcam on.
No.
And I want you to see these. I want to see you say these words.
No. There's a reason they kicked me off the official stream. It's not actually, they just wanted Bugsy in. Still, it's much more fun to pretend that there's a reason. Then people will be like, why did he get kicked out? Why did they kick him out? Hey, what we can do is we're waiting for the next game is we can go on the World of Warships subreddit and like have a look at what the genius is on their thing. Because, you know.
There's a reason why I'm usually not on Reddit. Because stupid things happen there.
Huh? I can't see anybody talking about King of Sea on the Reddit. That's a shame. Oh, well, but apparently they have announced Tier 6 Repulse and Tier 10 Ragnar. So that's a thing. Anyway, into game 3.
We have a game.
Yeah, this is game 3. Winner of this goes on to the international finals. Loser of this goes on to the international third place game against...
oh boy.
Oh boy. Let's see, professional casters. We definitely haven't lost it.
Right. Well, I'm not fucking happy here.
Look, it's fine. I'm totally professional. Also, have I got the teams the right way around? Yes, I have.
Alright.
Alright, so, Bonks going to be running Conqueror, Yamato, Venezia, Moscow, Daring, Shimakaze. And FPM going to be running Ohio, Kremlin, Des Moines, Venezia, Stalingrad, Daring, Moscow. 3 Venezias versus 3 Moscows. Oh, how does this go?
Uh-oh. I see there might be a counter threat going on from Bonk. So... yeah, we have triple Maso. So the question is, are they gonna play in a blob, and are they gonna run into Venetas and explode?
Second question. Is that Moscow gonna get farmed out?
Yeah, that as well. And the like if they intended to put the Moscow into F3, they should not do that.
F3...
you can put the... yeah. They should put it like on G1 instead, because that's reasonably safe, and you can put Venezia's that spot. F3, it will just die.
Imagine
Like,
if the tactical map had like the numbers along the map, so we could see exactly where you were talking about. We're having to like, you know, look at the lower map on the bottom right.
I know, right? So yeah, Muscle Blob is actually a Muscle Blob, so here we go again. Death Squad is on its way.
Yeah, let's have a look at the initial deployments. Triple Marceau going over to A for FPM, followed by Des Moines and Kremlin, and a Stalingrad. Over to C, they're sending a Daring, Venezia, and Ohio. And BONKS is sending a lone Shimakaze into the B. And then they're sending Daring, Venezia, Yamato over to C, and Shimakaze, Venezia, Venezia, Moskva. Oh, they hit onto the Shimakaze.
Well, they're
okay.
restarting.
Okay, I didn't see what hit him. Look, I'm just looking at the tactical map, and I just see Shimakaze's health bar move, and like, okay.
Well, the Venezia, like, the allied Venezia shot him.
Look, imagine, like, me, like, you know, being able to tell these things. You always see Venezia team killing the Shimakaze. So toxic. Clearly, like, obviously there's some arguments going on within the teams, and what could possibly, like, he's trying to torpedo his allies. Like, okay, I don't even know. Let's go back to the training room.
I mean, we can get out of the game anyway, as soon as all players leave.
Yeah. But the problem is, like, we now know the initial deployments. I hate restarts when we know deployments. Also, we haven't been yeeted out of the game yet.
Yeah, actually a big... I wonder if the muscles capping A is gonna be like a big giveaway here for BONKS.
Well, BONKS have all left. Like, none of their ships are moving anymore. Meanwhile...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
We're just waiting. It's fine, I'll put you back on the map screen so you can, like, you know, I'll put you on the gameplay so you can watch what we're watching. It's like, yep, none of the green ships are moving, all the red ships are still moving. At some point, they will realize that the other team has left.
A few of them are slowing down. Like the Des Moines are stationary, the Marceaus are stationary, the Stalin and the Kremlin are slowing down.
Yeah, I suppose. So there's one person who is, like, adamantly refusing to leave the training room.
I don't think anyone is still in here.
Well, wait, we are.
Did I just leave in case something is stupid?
Oh,
no, I just
deleted
it out.
Yeah. There we go. So Shimakaze getting the only death. You know, Venezia have -1 kills. That was a great game. I was glad to see that. So going to be seeing game 4 of the series. No, talking absolute shit. Right.
Well, yeah, it's game 4. We're playing Crash Zone again.
Yeah, it's always Crash Zone. Like always has been.
Yeah, it's totally gonna be another game, right?
Yeah, one of the BONKS players crashed apparently. So get back into the. It is technically another game.
Decision to remove Painzer from the CC program for his ideas about cards.
Oh, look, there's a difference between my actual ideas about cards and stupid shit I say to fill time between games. Turns out that, like, you know, it's two different things. I would never say something controversial just to fill time. Would you say something controversial just to fill time, Henning? Like your ideas about putting midways into King of the Sea? So are you looking forward to the next series of King of the Sea with submarines, yeah?
You know, I was planning on not deinstalling this game.
Well, you can be the new submarine man. You know, sounds like just your job. You're a fan of, like... You're a fan of being underwater early?
It's pretty hard to ram in subs, I feel like.
Well, have you tried that during the many public test sessions of them?
I didn't really play. I don't think I played them at all. Right?
I did play some of the public test sessions of submarines, and I can tell you that it's actually exceedingly easy to ram in submarines because fucking hitting each other underwater with the torpedoes was goddamn impossible. So the easiest way to kill another submarine was to simply ram it.
Nice.
I think that was the biggest cause of like most submarine on submarine kills in real life were actually by ramming, because turns out torpedoing another submarine is exceedingly fucking difficult because 3D.
And there's a non-zero chance we just get yeeted out of the training room because the training room is like, doing Pepega stuff.
Yay! Ooh, it's WG Spec 2. They are aggressively telling us to.
Yeah. Go, go, go. He doesn't want to wait.
Yeah, we already know what the lineups are, so. Anyway, it'd be nice to get into the game. We already know, like, initial deployments, we already know initial lineups. Like, this is a problem with restarts, is, this whole malarkey, where we know exactly what each team's going to be running, we know exactly what their initial deployments are, and, you know, we now trust the
Whenever
team.
Todd readies up a ship, it moves him, apparently. What? That's interesting.
Yeah, it was, yeah, the training rooms are completely working, and, yeah. It's fine. It's not like this is the international finals of a multi-$1,000 tournament with, like, you know,
Like 40,000 people watching?
yeah. Yeah.
Probably more. Like we have 36,000 on the official channel, and then probably a few that aren't watching all the streams together. Uh, all over the map.
Rework training rooms when?
Oh no, they're gonna introduce bastions exclusively for a training room.
Yeah, yeah. So where oh god. There we go. We're in, sort of, ish, a bit. Let's see if it breaks.
Let's see what matchmaking we get this time.
In this episode of Will It Work? Let's just go on there. Okay, right. So
What is this? BONKS vs FPM again? This matchmaker is actually trash.
I'm sorry that we can't all have TWA. Alright, anyway, so let's go. Let's go to the lineups once again. So BONKS gonna be running Conqueror, Yamato, Venezia, Moskva, Daring, Shimakaze, and FPM gonna be running Ohio, Kremlin, Des Moines, Venezia, Stalingrad, Daring, Moscow. My brain froze for a second because like I was like expecting more Venezias on that side for some reason. Anyway. Right, so initial deployments we saw last time with the Marsos all went to ACAP and then some stuff. I don't believe no. Do you reckon they're going to be changing anything up?
Actually,
They are changing that.
Interesting.
I don't know what to think about this. This is where things get really mucky, you know what I mean? Because we've got like a lot of money on the line here, and then because of the restart, we're seeing a different deployment.
Yeah, the problem is, since like the restart, I think 5 minutes might have passed already. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
People would have seen what the other teams are doing. So, I mean, it's not bad. Like actually, both teams are doing different deployments here.
Yeah. Right. So
That is actually like FPM is only sending one Master to A instead of all three. But on the other hand, BONKS is now sending two Venetians to C and not to A, so they're actually just immediately countering that movement.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's get in. Take you off the map view. Have a look at this. Right. So Daring gonna be going into B. No, Shimakaze gonna be going into B cap very bravely. I must say, that's quite deep to go against like a triple Marso, well, double Marso and a Dare. No, it is triple Marso.
I mean, you see, if the cap is contested, you won. It is not contested, so the muscles aren't too close.
Mm.
And you can
Now,
always just smoke and full speed run away.
why would you take
So
a
yeah,
TS7 battleship? Sorry, I'm gonna stop making that joke.
thank you.
Right, Marceau gonna be taking the A cap. Shimakaze gonna be taking the B cap for Bonks, and then over at C cap. Oh, actually, Venezia does take a chunk. Where was that? That was
That was an Ohio set for 9K
yeah,
on
Addy.
C.
And
Gets spotted by Roselia and his muscle.
is that a blind fight to try and hit the Marceau? What?
Yeah. Like, muscles are fast, but not that fast.
They're both just trying to. I think this one might have actually been aimed at a ship. Nope. Maybe I don't know. No, that's
No.
that's not locked on this version at all.
B is contested by both. A was taken by the muscle, but the shimmer is reversing in.
Yeah, so A and C currently in
And
control.
the whale biologist, which is a phenomenal name, I like it, is going towards. He needs to be a bit careful here.
I mean,
He does have Venezia support, but if he goes too far, these Venezias might not be able to actually effectively do that.
needs to be very careful.
He does have hydro active, so he's probably not gonna eat these tops. He is actually spotting the muscles now.
Yeah, not very much damage onto Roselia.
So here's the thing that can happen. The Venezias and the Yamato plus the Daring can just kite here. Just don't really contest C at all. While they take the rest of the map. The problem is that Bonks doesn't really have anything to contest B with. Like, for example, we would have put the Moskva on the B island, which gives us ray damage over B, so we can actually cap it. Bonks doesn't have that, so they can't afford to give up C just yet.
Well, the thing is, they couldn't. Oh, this Shimakaze Mighty Torps over at the. No, they've expired. Todd Howard currently, like.
Yeah, the Daring running into the Shimmer here, spotting him for a brief second, but all shots missed. Nothing happening here.
More torpedoes coming towards the Shimakaze of Todd Howard. All expiring around him. He's just gonna sit there and just, like, count his blessings, because. Is that torpedo also gonna. Yeah, that torpedo's gonna outspec. There's, like. So the Shimakaze has this new unique consumable, which makes all torpedoes just disappear around it, yeah.
Yeah, Venezia spotted on the one now, and he knows there's a muscle there. He's actually gonna shoot the Kremlin in the middle now. This Kremlin is actually really aggressive there.
Yeah, that is,
And I think this is actually very risky. There's a conch on the 2-line that will just spam you for all your help, and the Kremlin versus conch matchup is very, very sad.
Rosalia over in the Marceau at sea did actually get chunked fairly hard. Must have got a Venezia shot into him.
He got Venezia. And they actually flip C here because, well, Daring can just do that.
Daring running down the Shimakaze in the middle. Not sure if he's going to keep going into it.
And the Des Moines from this position, I don't think has radar coverage over the entire cap, so it's gonna be very hard for FPM to actually recontest, like, actually flip C again.
No, you can.
On the other hand, FPM is gonna get B, you know.
They can push the Stalingrad up if they want radar coverage of it.
Yeah. The Kremlin though is still in a bad position. He's now gonna eat Shimmer Tops here on the turnout, and the Conch is still gonna spam him.
1, 2.
Yeah, he's 2 drops. It's gonna be a flat for sure, and the Conch HE is gonna come here.
Yeah, there's the Damacon.
He's also getting shot by the Yamato in his broadside. He needs to somehow get safe. Yeah. He's actually in a very bad spot. He might just die immediately.
Yeah.
My friend, Kremlin is tanky, but not that tanky. Like, not against broadside Yamato shots and Conch HE. Wait, the Conch shot AP, what?
What is it with Conqueror shooting AP?
I don't know. I mean, it's Kremlin.
2k. There's a Venezia Salvo coming in. Off. Nope. 100 health. Yamato gonna get the credit. There we go.
Yeah. Questionable Kremlin play there.
Yeah, it turns out you can't YOLO a Kremlin at minute 2 of the game. At times to die.
Yeah.
Second Marceau getting chunked for FPM. Like both Marceaus at C very low.
Actually very low now. The Daring is not taking any damage. The Des Moines is radering him by pushing up here. The problem is, does this Des Moines get there uncontested? Yeah, I think he is actually fine.
Des Moines takes control of the C cap, and
So they're gonna take C here for sure. The problem is, they're gonna lose A for sure.
yeah,
Like, A is lost forever.
I don't think they
The
care.
The Marceau might actually get some damage in the Moskva, and if he hits the top, this Moskva actually drops low, but it don't... Yeah, I think this Moskva can reverse in time. But after that, like, after that, Bonks can just put all their forces towards middle here to actually deal with B. FPM does have a nice Stalingrad below B though to prevent them from contesting B just yet. The Bonks up a ship, but they still need to do something here to actually push the advantage.
It is being contested. Another Marceau is going to be getting focused. Like, we might be seeing the third Marceau going down to almost no health. What happened to Akizuki Thick Thighs over in the Moscow, by the way? I didn't see how we lost all that health. I think he must have stuck tops
He
from...
got farmed by Marceau quite a bit, and probably Venezia shot him a few times. Yeah, Moondan in his Marceau is getting shot by Venezia's now as well.
Yeah.
He needs to leave. The Daring on the 4 line is living a really dangerous life here.
What's going to spot him?
There might be in range of Moscow later. I think he's barely out, but he needs to be careful to not run into it.
He is sandwiched between two Shimakazes as well. He is turning as well. He's got his side run, he knows what he was doing.
He's barely outside of Vader there. Konk actually took a top. I mean, he looks like he's low HP, but he probably never healed so far. Yeah, there's the heal.
So how did Bonks make a play for one of these caps here? I think...
They can decide what cap they want to play. Well, they can actually just re-aggress on C here. Aggress with the Yamato to Venezia Daring. Just push out the Des Moines, kill the Ohio as well. The Marceaus can't really do anything about this. They need, like, the Marceaus need to watch for rush plays here.
Can they not just, like, farm out that Stalingrad and take B? You have Conqueror, Venezia's from the other side.
That is totally the second solution. Push over A, get angled in at Stalin, farm him down, he can't disengage anymore. Like, in order for the Stalin to get away, he needs to reverse all the way up to the 7 line and around this island. Like, they need to do one of these things. And they still have a bit of time. But they need to get going.
Looks like they're going after
the Kong needs to not eat these conga lines. Oh, they went out, okay.
Ah yes, daring torpedoes and running out just 1 kilometer from a ship. Name a better duo. A more iconic duo, whatever it is.
The Yamato's just sputtering here, which I think is the correct call. You just dumpster this Des Moines. And push away the Ohio. Ohio is actually not doing well against Venezia's in general. Venezia's armor scheme is just really tough to deal with.
Cookie Thick Thighs on the 1 line there in the Moskva is getting farmed out again though. Yeah, to be having very much fun.
Yeah. I don't really understand what's happening here on A. It's just it's taking a lot of time here. The Conqueror is actually getting broadsides with the start and losing quite a bit of HP. And this Kong should actually just... If Kong's bow should be like towards the G line, towards B right now, and not turned out.
I think he's just looking for shots on that Stalingrad, perhaps?
Yeah. The Shimmer might actually run to the Daring here. Yeah, the Daring is spotted here.
Yeah,
and
he
takes
is.
a Venezia hit. Daring on Thief of Bonks is spotted by Vader here. Not the best timing. But I doubt he's gonna take too much damage. The Des Moines can't really risk peeking too much. And the muscles need to dodge. Bonks needs to get going now.
No, it's only the Des Moines Raider coming out now, I think. Or, pulse on it.
That's the hideaway thing. Is it? No, no, that's the Vader, right? Wait,
Light blue pulse
oh,
is
he was
Raider.
spotted by Stalin Vader. He was spotted by Stalin Vader before.
Oh, now he's spotted by Des Moines Raider instead.
Yeah, the Stalin's actually pushing up here to get the daring kill. They cannot afford to lose the daring here.
Well, if the Daring's the Stalingrad's pushing up, is he putting himself in a vulnerable position for crossfire from this Moskva and Conqueror? No, they just can't punish him. He's managed to just sneak past it. Nobody called it.
That is actually really bad now.
Yeah, Daring going down.
The daring is not gonna die here, I think.
No,
Yeah, the daring is fine for now, but they need to get going. This is wasting so much time.
Well, look at the timer. It's 2 minutes 4. They need both caps now.
I don't think they do. Oh no, they do now. Yes.
Waited far too long for that player. They might get this. No, Stalingrad's finally getting chunked. He's just lost half his health.
Yeah, they need to kill and a cap. And they can get both easily.
Oh, Venezia's going for the YOLO. Venezia's going for the smoke YOLO onto the Stalingrad.
That is actually really smart. The stun does not have Hydro. Both Raiders are down.
Here we see the TR10 version of the Paolo Emilio.
The big problem is he's gonna get proxy spotted and he might just get devastated.
He should be able to get the turn in. Oh, here we go anyway. Let's have a watch. That's through the bow of the Stalingrad. Going to soften up a little bit.
He is getting too much.
Where the
Stun doesn't shoot in time.
Stalingrad's guns might be knocked out. No, they're not. He's
Stun
too
is going for a
close.
wham
He's too
here.
close. Okay, this is getting stupid.
Okay, I hope the Veneta didn't top yet.
He didn't. I didn't see them anyway. The Stalingrad's back turret is slowly turning. Slowly turning. Slowly turning. Who has shots?
Where are your tops? Where are your tops? Don't you have your tops? Don't tell me you top already.
I didn't see them.
I mean, you might have just, like, threw them at his deck or something, because they're not coming. Yeah.
Maybe they're on
Daring guys as well, and again,
Oh,
it's
there goes
over.
game. That was bad.
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
What the fuck did I just watch? Congratulations to FPM. They'll be going on to the finals. Commiserations to BONKS. They will go on to the third place match, I guess. So,
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to Bonk here, but that felt like they were helpless, and they had no reason to. They were totally up a ship. They just didn't relocate their ships properly.
Bob's got knocked out.
Oh, that is actually unfortunate.
Yep, Torp's got incapped.
That is so unfortunate. Oh god.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, they only trade there. They still need, like, all the kills. Like,
Well, they should have got the free... that should have been a free kill for Venezia on the Stalingrad. That would have given them some more time. They wouldn't have lost the daring. They would have been up. They would have then been able to take B cap.
I mean, to be honest, like in a Stalingrad, you should always get the ram there. But, well, well, like you don't die to the tops hitting your bow if Venezia tops early and you can just ram. But still, like, the trade wasn't enough there for Bonks anyways.
I think it would have been. Oh, no, a trade wasn't, but that should have been a free kill. The Venezia should have had a free kill on that Stalingrad.
I don't see the Venezia killing the Stalin without dying himself.
AP on the broadside of the Stalin there.
I mean, yeah.
Plus the torps.
He was too close for AP for his turrets to actually go down far enough, but he could have just, like, after the pass, he could have topped backwards, and it would have hit.
And the daring wouldn't have died either, and it would have been a lot like but this is all like would have, should have, could have, what if.
Yeah, like this entire play on that Stalin was ballsy as fuck.
It was a good play if it worked. Like that's the thing. It's a fine line between.
Like my problem here is just that all the ships on the 1-2 line did nothing after they got a control there. Like they won A, yes, but like you still have 4 ships down there against like 2.5 because the damage was like between B and A and therefore also playing for B. So yeah, you're technically up a ship in the game, but when you have 4 ships versus 2 on A and you were down a cap, then you're actually just down a ship. Like effectively. So it doesn't help.
A bit like they need to make a play, and the play was to either take out that Starlinger or take out that Des Moines, so they can get into either B or C. The problem is that they waited about.
The Des Moines was really deeply dug in. I think they wanted to go for the Des Moines. The Yamato was on its way, but they went out of time.
Yes, the problem was them running out of time. So
yeah,
we have 20 minutes till the next game. Starts in 10 minutes past.
So yeah, the next game, Oh Boy versus Boink.
Bonks. Do you want to take a break for 10 minutes?
Why did they call him Boink? Oh my god.
Boink? Boink?
Yeah.
Boink. Boink? Boink. It's like
it's
yoink.
Bonks.
Yoink versus Bonks. Yoinks and Bonks have formed into Boinks.
Well, it's Oh Boy though. Whatever.
Anyway. Wait, why are they Yoinks now? Boinks? Boinks?
I don't know. You know what?
Let's take a 10-minute break. Let's just take a break for 10 minutes. Go stretch for brain cells. Come back in 10 minutes. How does that sound? Because
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So chat, we're gonna take a break for 10 minutes. The next game starts at 10 minutes past our time, so we'll be back like 5 minutes past your